Hello everyone and welcome, and this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of March 14th through the 20th of 2023. And I would also like to give a very special thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, as well as given it a thumbs up and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. And your first card out is the Emperor. So, committing to a plan this week, are you? Making that final decision, moving forward. You know, maybe you've been in a job too long and they're not promoting you or moving you up the ladder, so you're making that decision that you want a little more independence for yourself, so you're trying to figure out how to get out from under it. Most definitely a little bit of setback, a little bit of boredom. You know, you have enough and you're content in what you have, but you know, you desire more. So this might be the week that, you know, you spend a little bit more time indulging in other things and that. And there's the Fool. He's showing up. So that's a new beginning, starting over, you know, trusting in, you know, blind faith. You're just starting over in something new in your life, a new adventure, a new job. You're feeling more optimistic. You're willing to take that, you know, unexpected step for some of you. You know, you're motivating to make some sort of change. And you're not really giving it much thought. You're just sort of like, you know what, I'm just going to give it a whirl and see what happens sort of attitude. And you're feeling like you're, you know, giving enough, helping others, uplifting others this week. For some of you, maybe you're, you know, helping somebody who is in need. Maybe they need a little bit of financial help, maybe just a little bit of a shoulder to lean on in some cases. It doesn't always have to be financially. Maybe somebody's come to you and they're, you know, asking some advice and you're giving it willingly. But you also have to learn that as well as giving it, sometimes people offer to give you a hand and it's very tough for you to accept that. And they want to do it like you do because they want to. It's not that they're expecting anything in the future as a payback. It just makes them feel good. And the Queen of Pentacles. So trying to make everything in your existence a little more rational. You know, like you're watching your bank accounts, you're trying to make some good investments. If you're looking into buying something this week, you're trying to find the best, you know, best for your dollar, that sort of thing. You know, for some of you, it's just thinking of starting a new business, a line of business. You know, no matter what it is, you're coming up with really good ideas on how to have good foundation in the future, like more tangible things. Ooh, nice. The Sun card. Now that's beautiful to see. You know, everything going your way. Your optimism is back. Your health is back. You're feeling a little more lucky this week. You know, and you're relishing in this moment. You're quite enjoying yourself, which is lovely to see. You know, you're helping others. You're just getting along better, because you're feeling more happy on the inside, so it's, you know, going out to the outside as well, that sort of thing. You're on a very positive uplift note this week, which is lovely. And it helps you make these decisions. You know, you have a step back and you look out and you realize, you know, what you thought was holding you back isn't really holding you back. You know, it was yourself feeling that you were obligated or you had to do things a certain way or the expectations were put that way, but you're learning that that's not true, and what you need to do for yourself in order to cut those ties to set yourself free. And the Nine of Swords. So there you go. You know, all up in your head, losing sleep, sometimes needlessly. You know, you're stressed out and worried about something that has happened in the past. You know, maybe you said something and, you know, somebody took it the wrong way and you weren't meaning it that way. So now you're trying to figure out, how do I fix this? You know, how do I apologize? That sort of thing. You know, so you're up in your head. You're definitely got some stress and worry on your mind this week as well. As well as, you know, you're overthinking something. You're just overthinking. The Queen of Swords. So there you are. You know, you're developing a little more courage this week, you know, with your verbal skills. You're realizing what you say. You know, some people just take everything to heart, you know, and you're not trying to hurt anybody as much as you're trying to make sure that there's no misinterpretations when you say things. So there's no pleasing all the people all the time, unfortunately. But you're trusting in yourself that this has to be. So you're moving ahead. You're a little more realistic in your daily life this week. And the Justice card. All right, for some of you, this could be a court case that you have to attend. You could be a witness. It could be going through a divorce settlement for others, a legal contract for some. Maybe you're purchasing something or selling something and there has to be legal documents involved with it. You know, and it's all above board. Maybe this is an old settlement that, you know, you're giving back to somebody that, you know, either you forgot or, you know, it does happen. That sort of thing. Just settling up old debts, you know, old accounts, that sort of thing. So you're moving along. You're doing it quite honestly. So that's good. And the Ten of Pentacles. So inheritance, money coming in unexpectedly. Maybe you've had a home or something that, you know, is old, you know, something in the family for a long time, and, you know, it's worth a little bit more than what you thought. So maybe you're thinking of selling it, that sort of thing. Yeah, the possibilities are endless here. Good business deals, money coming in to the picture for sure this week for some of you, which is nice to see. Everybody can always use that little bit more. And the Hermit. So you're thinking of taking a little bit of time out for yourself this week. Stepping back, trying to just do recoup. You know, shutting down from all the world itself. Just taking a time for yourself. So the only thing you get to hear is you and your thoughts. Sometimes that's just a good thing to do. You can take a walk. You can sit in your home. You know, if you're fortunate enough, in your yard, if it's nice weather. But you're just taking that time to yourself. You're not answering the phones or the doors. You just want the world to stay quiet, even if it's only for a few hours, so that you can just shut everything down and do things your way for a change. And the King of Swords. So there you are. You know, you're flooded with all kinds of wonderful ideas this week, and you're attacking, you know, the problems that you're coming up with. You're attacking them head on. You're not trying to, you know, sneak around them. You're finding solutions for yourself, as well as, you know, whatever issues that you're having to deal with. You're getting credit at work for what you do as well, so that's nice to know that you're getting acknowledged for what you put out there in the universe. You know, if you're having problems with anybody for any reason, you're going to, you know, settle up with it this week, just because you want your body and soul to heal, you know, mentally and physically, because, you know, always worrying and stressing, it takes a toll on your health, so, and your work and everything else. So you're just trying to find peace and harmony this week with all your decisions that you're making this far, and you don't want to question yourself or look back on it later wondering if you've done the right moves. You want to make sure that the ties you cut are the right ones. So you're moving forward, though. You really are. I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. You know, you're stepping forward. In some cases you need to slow down just a little bit and count to 3 and think about before you take that giant leap. But otherwise you are definitely on the right path for yourself this week. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.